Actually, content of these chapters are very less. So what the way we are opening, what the way we are opening AutoCAD, in same fashion we have to open the AutoCAD. Then we have to see. So in engineering graphics, we have studied the one chapter named as orthographic projection. So can anybody tell what we have studied in that chapter, orthographic projection? What was given and what we were supposed to draw in orthographic projection? Can somebody tell what does mean by orthographic projection?
In orthographic
Anybody?
projection, 3D drawing is given, and we draw the front view, side view, and top view.
Very good.
Voice is not audible, sir. Sir, voice is not audible. Voice is not audible, sir. Voice is not audible, sir.
आवाज येत नाही.
बरं बरं ठीक हा just check. Hello, I will talk now without headphone. Hello.
Yes, sir, audible.
Yes, sir, audible now.
Yes, sir. Now is it audible? Now I will not use headphone. Maybe there is problem in headphone. Join करून बघा बरं meeting. You can join meeting and check. Now is it audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once again I will repeat. Very less settings are there in this. So whatever orientation of the cursor is there, cursor you can see now cursor. So in our 2D drawing, that cursor orientation was something like plus sign. So I will go back little back. Snap and grid, OS enter, snap and grid, rectangular snap. Okay. So now you can see here. This setting is 2D drawing setting. Your cursor orientation is plus sign, and whatever lines we are going to draw, it is something like this. Okay, so line we can draw in, it is something like this. Now in isometric setting, but first setting is what? That cursor orientation we have to check. First what we have to do, that cursor orientation we have to change. How we are going to change it? Now this plus sign will not remain plus in isometric setting. How to go in isometric setting? OS enter. OS stands for object snap. Enter. First option, snap and grid. In that isometric snap. Okay, now you can see cursor orientation is changed now. So one line is vertical, another one is 30° towards right. So there is concept called as isometric lines and non-isometric lines. Okay, isometric lines and non-isometric lines. So what is this concept? So in isometric, either line will be like this, vertical, maybe it may be 30° going towards right hand side, and it may be 30° going towards left hand. Means these three lines are there in isometric drawing. So in graphics, you may be knowing this thing. So whenever you are going to observe these three lines, only these three lines will be there in the drawing. So which are they? Which are these lines? It is called as isometric lines. Okay. It is called the isometric lines. Which are they? Three lines are there. One is vertical, one is 30° going towards right hand side, and another one is 30° going. I will show the angles as well here. Okay, line. Maybe something like this. Okay, then so here we will see angle. So I will measure angle here. Angle, angular, this angle. So it should be 30°. So de-enter, modify. So that dimension is not visible. So I will make it large. So here maybe suppose 5, symbol and arrows 3. Okay. Set current, close. So it is 30°. Once again I will increase. It is not visible. Tell 10 here, 8 primary unit. Okay, set current, close, like this 30°. Then this angle also we have to measure, this and this. Sorry, here this line, I think it is not isometric. So line, it is going towards Apet. We'll press Apet. Yep, you. Now we will see. Like this now. Which three lines are there in isometric drawing? Which are they? First one is vertical line, means 90° line. This angle will be 90° with horizontal now. First three lines are present. It is called as isometric lines. One is going towards our right hand side, making angle of 30° with horizontal. One is going towards left hand side, making angle with 30° with horizontal, and one is vertical. So whenever you will find any isometric drawing, so if you will see any line, it will fall under one category. So if you will see now this, suppose this line, it will fall under one category, 30° to right hand side, 30° towards right hand side. Suppose you will see this line, this total length line, it will fall under left hand side category. So likewise, either line will be vertical, either it will be going towards 30° towards right or towards left. So these types of lines are there. It is called as isometric lines. Only three lines we have to draw in isometric, if you will see. So if line is not parallel to or it is not going towards right, left, or vertical, it is called non-isometric line. So that line is non-isometric if the line is not parallel to these three lines, number 1, number 2, number 3. If it is not parallel to these three lines, it is called as non-isometric line. So what we have seen in this chapter, number 1, how to shift or how to change orientation of our cursor. Number 1, from rectangular to isometric snap, that is number 1. Number two, we have to check whether line is isometric or non-isometric. Number 2. And number 3 now, isometric planes. So what is isometric planes? So there are three planes. Means if you will see any surface of the object, so this object we will see. If you will see any surface of the object, it will fall under one of the plane. It is called as isometric plane. So if you will see here origin O, so whatever surfaces will come, if you are going to see surfaces from, suppose right hand side, so all the surfaces which are going to see from right hand side, that surfaces fall under right hand plane. So there are three isometric planes in isometric drawing. So first one is top plane. The surfaces which we are going to see from the top, it falls under top plane. The surfaces which we are going to see from the right hand side of the object, that will fall under right hand plane or right isometric plane. And the surfaces which we are going to see from left hand side, that fall under left hand side plane. Means how many planes are there, isometric planes? Three planes are there, keep in mind. So and how to change the isometric plane? How to change isometric plane? F5 key is used. F5. So if I will press F5, one message is coming on command line. So here one message is coming. Isoplane top means your cursor is right now isoplane top. You can see cursor orientation also. Cursor orientation. Again, if I will press isoplane F5, here a message is coming isoplane right. Means in isoplane right, what is there in isoplane right? One line is going towards right hand side and one line is vertical like this. If I will press again F5, one line is vertical, one line is going towards left hand side likewise. Okay, so likewise it is there. So you have to check now. Now which surfaces, if you are going to see that for that plane, that particular isoplane will be defined. Means particular surface will fall either under right hand isoplane, left hand isoplane, and top side isoplane like this. So suppose this object I want to draw. So this object I want to draw, and first suppose I want to complete. So here one thing you also you can see for this object, simple object. One thing you can remember, what is that? So from right hand side, whatever surfaces are there from the right hand side, for right hand side, one line is vertical, one line is going 30 degree towards right hand side, means making angle 30 degree and going towards right hand side. So in same way, what will happen for the left hand side plane? One line is vertical and another is making 30 degree and going towards left hand side. And what will happen in top plane? The surfaces which we are going to see from the top side. So what will happen for the top side? There is no vertical line in top side. Both lines are inclined. One is going towards right and another one is going towards left hand side. Okay. So now let us see this object. Very simple. So whenever you are going to draw the surfaces, we have to check from which side that surface we are going to see when we are going to observe the object. Either it is falling for isoplane left, isoplane right, or isoplane top. That we have to check. Okay. So this whatever scales are there now, shall we go with same scale or shall we increase? So what we will do here, we will increase the scale by 10. Means instead of here 2, we will take 20. So instead of 2, we will make 20. Instead of 3, we will make 30 like this. So here 5 is there. Instead of that, we will take 5. Just check whether my voice is audible. Once again.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yes,
Okay.
audible.
So this object we will see. So drafting of isometric drawing means what? Only we want to draw surfaces of this object. That's all. Only that thing we have to do. Nothing else. When we are going to do, so our cursor should be in isometric drafting, means it should not show plus sign. It should not show plus sign. Right now my cursor is not showing plus sign, means I am in isometric drafting. And three planes I can change in isometric. Different planes are there, three planes that I can change. Okay, likewise by using F5 key. Once I will press F5, new plane will come. Once again if I will press F5, new plane it will come. Okay, so now first object we will see. First object, this object we will see how to draw. Okay, so what I will do, so first I will complete left hand side. So whenever I want to, suppose I want to complete first this surface, this something like inverted U like surface, we can say capital U. The surface is something like capital U. So first we have to ask a question ourselves. This surface from which side is this surface is going to see? Is from which side we should observe the object so that this surface we will observe. So obviously answer will be left hand side. Once we are going to observe, so actually here there will be O. So actually here there is a origin O. Okay, so from once we are going to see this object from the left hand side, then we are going to see this object, means right now my cursor should be in left hand side. That is as simple as this. So I have to press F5. So here message is coming, isoplane left. Isoplane left, that message came here, isoplane left. Okay, so now I should start to draw the drawing. Isoplane left. Now I should start from the origin. So what is this total length? What is this total? So read the drawing and you can tell what will be this total length. How much it should be? Who will tell? Total length in this way, left hand side, this bottom line, how what will be its length? So here 1 is there, here 1 plus 2 3 plus this 2 plus 2 plus 1 5. So we have decided to take it as a 5 as a 50 multiple by 10. So first what I have to do, line, I have to select line as a command, or L enter, select. So in this way I have to draw a line of 50 mm, 50, enter. So this line is here 50 mm. Okay, 50. Then what I have to do, vertical. Now how much it is there vertical? So here it is there, height of the object is 1. So we are going to take it as a 10 now. So here L enter, again line, vertical 10, enter. So like this. Then next, then back side or reverse, how much I should come here? Dimension is 10, means 1 means 10, so we are going to take it as a 10. So again L and so vertical we are going to take as a 5. Okay, 5. Then this distance, now you can see what will be the this slot, what will be the width of this slot, this 1, this 2, 1 plus 2 3, 5 minus 3 means 20. Actually it is given here, not necessary to calculate as well, it is given here. Okay, so here it will be 20. So line, so here 20, then vertical 5, then this 2. Sorry. So from this surface now I want to calculate, I want to hit this 20, this 20. So line 20 and directly vertical. So one surface we have completed for this object, one surface like this. Okay, one surface we have completed here. Likewise, the surface which we are going to see, from left hand side, that surface we have completed now. Similarly, now this surface, suppose this particular surface I want to complete, this where I have kept my cursor. So from which direction that surface is going to, we are going to see that surface? Obviously answer will be right hand side. So means that particular surface falls under isoplane right. So this particular surface falls under isoplane right. Okay, so whenever I am going to draft, my cursor should be in isoplane right. By which key we are going to change the isoplane in isometric drawing? I have told. So F5 key, by using
Yep.
F5 we can change that orientation. Right now it is isoplane top, isoplane right. Here message came isoplane right. Okay, so here message came. Okay, isoplane right. So now this surface I am going to draw. This particular surface I am going to draw this. Okay, this particular surface. So how we are going to draw? So what will be the total width of this object? Here it is mentioned 30. 30 and height is 10. Height is 10. Width is, we can say here 30. It is as simple as this. So what we can do here? L enter this 30, then vertical 10, then this 30, or either you can have a 30 or you can click like this. So this particular surface is completed. This particular surface is now completed. Now I want to complete so this particular surface, this particular surface, from which direction I should see this object? From which direction? Left hand, right hand, or top side, so that this surface can be seen? Your answer should be top side. So once we are going to see this object from the top side, then this surface is going to see neither from the right, neither from the left. So top side now. Okay, so once we are going to see from the top side, this surface is going, we are going to see this surface. So obviously I have to change my surface orientation. I have to change my orientation of cursor by using again F5. So here message came isoplane top. Here message came isoplane top. So again I have to draw here lines now. I have to draw lines here. Okay, how? So this length is 20 and this is 30. 20, 30 rectangle I have to draw. It is as simple. Okay, so here again L enter, or you can press L enter, L for line 20, then here 30. Either you can click or I directly you can join the line. Now similarly from the same thing, this surface is also will fall under, this surface is also going to fall under top surface. Okay, it is also going to fall under top surface. What is its length? 10 mm. So length is 10 mm. Okay, so here L enter, L for line, from this 30 this will be 10, and directly you can like this, it will form something like this. Okay, then this surface, now whatever this surface, in which plane this surface will come? Apply your mind. From which direction is it possible this surface? Right hand side, left hand side, or top side? This surface, you can give your answer. This surface, this width is 30 and this height is 5 mm. So from which direction this surface is going to see? Either from right, left, or top. Whether my voice is audible, just check. From which direction this surface is going to, we are going to see this surface having width 30 and height 50, 5, not 55. Right hand side. So some of the students has given answer right hand side. So obviously once we are going to draw this surface, we have to move our cursor or switch our cursor to right hand side. So which button we are using to switch the cursor? F5. Once again we have to press F5. So here option came isoplane right. Option came as isoplane right. So again L enter. So here height is 5 mm, 5, and directly you can click here like this. Okay, so that surface we have drawn here. That surface also we have drawn. Then now this surface. So this we have to draw this. So see this now. In which plane this surface will come? In which this particular surface we are going to see? Is it from right, left, or top? So where we should put our cursor? So this particular surface will come in right, left, or top? Top. So some of the students has given answer as a top. So it will, this surface will come under top. So again we have to switch our cursor. Again we have to switch our cursor to top plane. So here message came as a top, isoplane top. Okay, then we have to draw the line. So whatever this line, actually it is 2 mm, 2. Sorry, not 2, 20. We have increased the scale. Line from this 20. So this line will come a little inside. So actually, so one thing in orthographic you might be knowing. So there is no dotted line in isometric. So whatever line will come, which we are going not to see, we have to trim it. So I have trimmed this line. So this is our object. So what is the basic concept? What is the basic concept to draw a isometric drawing? What is the basic concept? We have to identify the surfaces of the object, in which plane that surfaces are coming. Okay, so either you have to check, is it coming in right, left, or top, likewise, and you have to check accordingly. Okay, and you can draw the line. And how we can change the different orientations of the line, different orientations of the plane, by using F5 key. F5, isoplane right, isoplane left, top, like this. Okay, now coming back to our object. Okay, so actually we have drafted this drawing. Okay, all the drawing we have drawn. Now what is remained? What is
One
remained now?
whole
Circle is remained. This circle is remained now. So that is one more interesting thing, how to draw circle. Okay, now this circle we have to draw, or we can say, so we have to check. कौन बोलो 12. So we have to see in which plane this circle is. Is it in right hand side plane, left hand side, or top plane? That we have to see first. In which plane it is coming. So this whole or this circle is coming in top plane. So we have to again move our cursor in top plane. So F5 we have to press. So here I have pressed F5. Here message came as a isoplane top. Here message came as a isoplane top. Okay. That message came as isoplane top. Okay. Now first we have to so this total is 30. We have to fix its center. First we have to fix its center. This is 20 and this is 1.5 it is shown, and here 1 means it is as simple as it is at the center. This particular circle is at the center. So simply how to fix its center? You can join its diagonal line and this line. Okay, so we have joined its diagonals, and here now we want to draw its circle. So in isometric we are calling it as a isocircle. Keep in mind, in isometric we are calling it as a isocircle. Okay, so here we have to select option as a, you can type ellipse. Now just check, very important, how to draw isocircle in isometric. We have to type ellipse on command line. I have typed here ellipse. Okay, so type ellipse, enter. Here one option will come as isocircle. Here one option is there, arc, center and isocircle. So that isocircle we have to select. Okay, not ellipse. Now in isometric drawing, is it not circle? Neither it is circle, not ellipse, but it is isocircle. That's why we have to select option as isocircle. Select isocircle. It will ask specify the center of the isocircle. We have to select this isocircle center, and I think it's, is it whether its dimension is given? Dimension is not given. So let us take 10 as a radius. Let us take 10. Sorry, 10. So it is asking diameter. So once again, we will take 10 as a radius, not diameter. Again, ellipse, enter, isocircle, select center. We have selected center. I will take 5. So like this. Okay. So like this circle will happen. Then these lines were for my reference. To fix the center, I have drawn that line. So I will delete that lines. I have deleted lines. Okay. Now, so this object is now ready. Isometric drawing. So whatever drawing is there, except dimensions, all things now covered in this drawing. All the things, whatever things are there, all things are covered from this drawing. Okay. Now dimensioning. The part will come for the dimensioning. So now, suppose I want to give this dimension. So as usual, what the way we are giving dimensions in 2D drawing, same dimensionings are also here. So if I want to give dimension to this, so I have to use aligned as option. So aligned. So like this. Okay. So de-enter. I will minimize the text now because text height is more. Maybe I will make it as a 4. Okay. Set current, close. Maybe like this. Again, suppose I want to minimize. I can de-enter 1.5. Maybe as close. Maybe like this. But so whatever dimensions we want to give, we can give here all dimensions like this. This is 30. So how much it is? It is 20. How much it is? It is 10. Like this. Okay. So now whatever dimensions we have given here, that dimensions are not parallel to the surface. If we want to give parallel to the surface, there is one option called as oblique. So if possible, you can give that option. Here in dimensions, there is one option called as oblique. This oblique option you have to select. Where it is? In annotate. In dimensions, there is one option called as oblique. Select that option. select dimension, enter. It will ask oblique angle, so either you can give 30 or minus 30. One will get fixed. So like this, it will become parallel to the surface. Similarly, now this suppose 30, this 30 dimension I want to make it parallel to the surface. So select dimension, select oblique, select dimension, enter, either 30 or minus 30. So 30 is not fixed, so again minus 30. Now we will give angle as a minus 30. Select angle, enter, minus 30. Like this, it will become parallel to that surface. Similarly, this 10 dimension I want to make it parallel to the surface. So again, so here there is option called as oblique in dimensions. Select that option, select dimension, enter. It will ask angle, so either 30 or minus 30. One will get fixed. So likewise, it will fix with that surface. Similarly, here also dimension, here you can select oblique, select dimension, enter, 30 suppose, like this you can give. Okay, suppose here you want to give here height. So how much this height is? This height is 5 mm. So that height, now that line is vertical, so we will select as a vertical as an option. Here 5. So here also same, annotate, dimension, oblique, select object, enter. So minus 30 or plus 30, so whatever, it will become parallel to that surface. Okay, likewise, and any dimension is missing, so you can give now remaining dimension, or suppose this height you want to give, so similarly you can give that height as well. Okay, linear, this height, it should be 10 mm, this to this to this. So again, you want to make it parallel to the one of the surface. Similarly, you have to go to annotate, dimensions, oblique, select dimension, enter, either 30 or minus 30. One will get fixed definitely. Likewise, okay. likewise likewise you can give options. Okay, so now there may be one option. So here we have drawn one iso circle for that also. So here radius or diameter option will not work, because it is not, neither it is circle nor ellipse, it is iso circle. So for this, both the options will not be applicable. It will not show its radius. If you see it, if you will see by selecting radius option, select radius, so it will not show radius, I think. Just check, it will not show, because it is asking select circle, but it is not circle. Here message is coming, object selected is not circle. Here you can read the message at the bottom line, one message is coming, object selected is not circle or arc, so radius cannot be given, it is iso circle. So how it can be, dimension can be given. So you can draw a line passing through that object like this. Okay, then you can give first, align the dimension, aligned this to this. So whatever we have, you can click here double, and you can add a symbol, that which is symbol here option. Once you are going to click on that, so it will show symbol, and from the symbol you can select this diameter, so diameter 10. Okay, enter. So this line for reference you can delete. Now similarly, so you can make it parallel by our regular method. Just check, annotate, dimension, oblique, select dimension, enter, minus 30. So it will become something like this, 10, high 10. So if you want to, that object will become something like this. Okay, so you can see now, is there anything is remained from the object. So this object can be completed like this. Okay, any problem? Any suggestion for this object? First object we have completed. Very simple. Only drafting. Only you have to go for drafting, nothing else. Only you can have any problem, any suggestion, the thing which you not understood, anything understood, or still I should draw any other object? Hmm? Many more objects are possible to draw here. Many more objects are there. Whether you have understood this, whether my voice is audible? Hello?
Yes.
Audible? Whether my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay. So those who have not understood still, so once again I will repeat. A simple object I will draw, then we will draw some our exercise object. So basic things, so we have seen. So basic thing what we have seen. Okay, a very simple object one I will draw. So in 2D drafting, our cursor is something called as a plus sign. In 2D drafting, our cursor is something like a plus sign symbol, plus. It is showing something like plus sign, okay? It is showing, but in isometric drawing, it should not be plus sign. That orientation should be something like this. So one more thing I want to share with you here, one thing. So isometric drawing, is it 2D drawing or 3D drawing? So let us discuss a little thing. Whether isometric drawing, is it 2D or 3D? 3D. Isometric drawings are 3D. So in your orthographic projection, you might be learned this thing. You have studied this thing. Isometric drawings are 3D drawings, but actually, very basic thing, isometric drawings are only 2D drawings. Keep in mind that visualization is 3D. Visualization. If you'll see here, how many axes you are observing? How many axes you are observing here? Two axes. One is x and another one is y. One is x and another one is y axis. So these whatever plane we have selected, it is a 2D plane only. Keep in mind, it has only something like our notebook page. How many dimensions our notebook page is having? Only two. One is length and width. Thickness is very negligible as compared to that is the definition of plane. What is plane? Plane is having only two dimensions. Third dimension is very negligible as compared to two dimension. Here also same thing. Whatever drawing we have drawn, now here one few direction is there here, view direction at the corner. So top plane it is showing, means on 2D plane we have selected three different axes. Which three different axes? One is 30° towards right hand side, 30° towards left hand side, and one is vertical. What I am saying here, on 2D plane we have selected three different axes. That's why isometric drawings are called, its visualization is 3D. Actually isometric drawings are 2D drawings only. What I am saying, isometric drawings are 2D only. Means suppose here now, if I want to say, I want to see front view of this object, front view. So if I will say front view, what is its front view? It is one line only. Why it is one line? Because third dimension is not there for this diagram. Keep in mind that we can say height or thickness is negligible. One line, it is showing just a one line. Are you observing? It is showing one line only. So on 2D plane we are selecting three different axes. what the way I have told. That's why it looks like as a 3D or visualize as a 3D. But actually isometric drawings are 2D drawings only. Keep in mind, it visualization is 3D. In Marathi I will tell isometric drawing हे 2D ड्रॉइंगच आहेत, पण ते भासताना आपल्याला भासतात की ते 3D सारखे आहेत. काय म्हटलं मी? आयसोमेट्रिक ड्रॉइंग हे 2D ड्रॉइंगच आहेत, परंतु आपण 2D प्लेन वरती 3 डिफरंट ऍक्सिस घेतो. वन इज 30 डिग्री टुवर्ड्स राईट, अनदर वन इज 30 डिग्री टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट अँड वन इज व्हर्टिकल. दॅट्स वाय इट व्हिज्युअलाइज ॲज अ 3D. आपण 2D प्लेन वरती 3 ऍक्सिस घेतो, त्याच्यामुळे ते 3D सारखे भासतात, परंतु ते 3D नसतात. म्हणजे मी जर याचा फ्रंट व्ह्यू पाहिला तर याचा ऍक्च्युअली मला काहीतरी सरफेस दिसायला पाहिजे होता, बट इट इज शोइंग ॲज अ लाईन व्ह्यू or edge view, something called. So it is something called as line view or edge view. Okay, so it is something like this. So one more object I will show, I will tell you it through one object. Maybe there is one plate. What we will do, I will erase this drawing for those who have not understood. Quickly, one simple object we will draw. One plate we will draw looking from right hand side. So I will move my cursor to right hand side. Okay, so I will draw one plate. So home, maybe line. Here I will draw one vertical line of suppose 50. Maybe this 50, 50 and 50, like this. So actually in which plane I have drawn? Okay, then I will give certain thickness to this, maybe line. Maybe from this I will give certain thickness, maybe suppose 5 or maybe 5 mm, then 50, then vertical 50. Okay, line, maybe this to this and this to this. Few things you have to remember. One plate I have drawn. Now what I will do, what I have to do, I will draw one circular hole at the center. So what I will do, I will join this. Okay, like this I have joined. I will draw now circle. How to draw circle? Only these three things are there. How to draw circle at the center? Circular hole I want to draw at the center. How to draw iso circle? So ellipse I have to type ellipse, enter, select iso circle, select center, then give radius, maybe suppose 10 as a radius, 10, maybe like this 10. Or suppose you want to instead of 10, suppose you want to give a little larger radius, suppose ellipse, iso circle, select object, then suppose I have given 15 as a radius, 15. Okay, but now you can see here in graphics, you might be knowing it's as compared to its thickness, the diameter is larger. So inside hole is also possible to see, inside hole. Okay, so how to draw that inside hole? So just we can copy, simple copy, enter, select object, enter, select this center point in this way. So thickness was 5, so you can see 5, enter. Okay, now so in isometric projections, means whenever you learn orthographic projection, one thing you have to remember. So what is the speciality of isometric projection? In isometric projection there is no dotted line. So whatever things we are going to see from the front view, that's all. So whatever things we are not going to see from the front, we should not show in isometric by dotted, etc. That concept was applicable to orthographic projection only. That concept is applicable to only orthographic projection. That thing you have to remember here. Okay, so the circle which is not possible to see from the front means this circle I have to trim it. It will look like this. So this plate will look like this. What we have did, what I have did here, I have drawn one square plate and having one circle at the center. So it looks like 3D now. It's look like 3D. Okay. So one more important thing you have to remember, whatever things we are going to see from the front view, that's all. The things which we are not going to see, we should not show it by dotted line, etc., hidden line, dotted line, etc. Okay. So here you can click to home, then front, like this. So what you are observing like is the front view, line view. So this object is not having third dimension. Its third dimension is negligible. That's why its third dimension is negligible. That's why these isometric drawings are called as 2D drawing, but its visualization is 3D. Visualization in Marathi भासणे. It looks like 3D. Isometric drawing हे 3D सारखे वाटतात पण ते 3D नसतात. Understood why it is not 3D drawing? Because on 2D plane, two-dimensional plane, we are selecting on two-dimensional plane we are selecting three different axes. Which are the three different axes? One is 30-degree going towards right hand side, one is 30-degree going towards left hand side, and one is vertical. Likewise, three axes we are selecting on 2D plane. So here I will show in short which are the three axes. These three axes we are selecting. That's why it looks like 3D. These three axes we are selecting on 2D plane. Here you can see XY. Here you can see XY plane. On 2D plane we are selecting three axes. That's why it look like 3D or visualized as a 3D, but actually it is 2D drawing only. Isometric drawings are the 2D drawings. Okay. So that was there in isometric drawing, nothing else. Only these things are there. Only these things are there in isometric drawing. If your concepts are not clear, many more objects are there. So these objects can be drawn in 3D. So actually that we are going to see next lecture. So shall I draw one more drawing? अजून एक drawing काढायचं का? Shall we draw one more drawing?
Yes.
Huh? Shall we go for one more drawing?
Yes, sir.
Yes. No problem. We can draw. So let us see this drawing. This drawing we will draw this. Maybe which drawing this? So this drawing, this drawing we will see. Let us see this drawing. So here only drafting is there, drafting, isometric drafting. So see here, its front view is shown here, front view. So one side it's orthographic projection and another side is its isometric projection is there. One side is isometric, another one is orthographic. That is there. So what is our motto in this AutoCAD? We want to draw its isometric drawing. We want to draw its isometric drawing, nothing else. Okay. So this, by reading this in graphics, in orthographic projection, what way you were doing in graphics? This object, right hand side object was given. This something like this. That way this object is very simple. This object is given. From this object you were drawing these views, orthographic views. Okay. So what thing I have told here? In orthographic projection, these are the orthographic projections or orthographic drawing. Dotted line will come in orthographic projection. Okay, means something called the surfaces which we are not going to see from the front view. That also we are showing in the drawing by dotted line. Okay, that is the concept of orthographic projection. But what is the concept of isometric projection? If you see this isometric drawing, you will see no any dotted line is there, no. So we should not draw by mistake also dotted line in isometric projections. Whatever drawing or object we will see from the front, and that's all. Nothing else we have to draw. Okay, now this object we will draw quickly. This object we will draw quickly now. This object. Okay, so dimensions It is also very simple drawing. This 38, just check, is it possible to read 38? This 30. So what will be this dimension? It is given 15. So drawing reading should be there, this 15. Inside is how much? So if I want to draw this surface, if I want to draw this surface, if I want to draw this surface, in which plane it is coming? If I want to draw this surface, in which plane it is coming? This surface, this particular surface. So where my cursor is there. So in which plane it is coming to draw this drawing? Can anybody tell? Isoplane top. Very good. Some of the students have given answer top. So first, my cursor should be in top now. So I will erase these dimensions drawings. So F5, and I have to move my cursor in isoplane top. Isoplane top. Okay. So I will draw this drawing now. So what I will do, this from 38, from this point I will start, where my cursor is there. From this I will start now, 38, then 15, inside 10, 30, likewise I will go. So 38, 15, 10. Okay, line 38, then 15, then 10, then just see how much it is, 30, then this 30, then 10, then 15, then 38. Then I can join this. I will join. Meanwhile, why I have joined this? To get its center. I have joined this. So to get its center means what I have did. So this point to this point I have joined. So this half circle, I will complete half circle this. So it is something called isocircle now. Neither it will be circle or ellipse. So if we'll measure this 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 30, 60 means radius is 30. Already it is shown here. Radius is 30. Okay. Here I will draw one circle. How to draw circle in isometrics? First you have to type ellipse. Then click on isocircle. Select center. Select center. Then either you can give radius or you can click here likewise. So our intention, what we want, only this half part we want. So remaining we can trim. TR double enter. So the part which we don't want, directly you can trim. Okay, likewise delete. Okay, so top surface we have completed here, top surface. So as your cursor is in top, so you can draw this inside circle also, having radius 15 and diameter 30. So that also we can complete by using same procedure. Ellipse, enter, select circle, then ellipse, enter, select isocircle, select center, then 30 as a diameter. Not 30, how much? 15. So ellipse, enter, isocircle, 15. So circle 15. Likewise it will come. It will come something called likewise top surface. Now I want to complete this surface now, where my cursor is there. In which plane it will come? From which direction that surface is possible to see, top, right or left? This surface having height 20 and this dimension 15. Right hand side. Very good. From the right hand side. So if I am going to see from the right, this surface is possible to see. So my cursor I have to move in right hand side. So let's move my cursor in right hand side. So F5 key. So here message came as a isoplane right. Okay. So line vertical distance is I think 20. What happened? Not right. It should be in left hand. It should be in left hand, this surface, not right. So what, from which direction I should see? From my left hand side. Okay, so this, it should be in left hand side, not in right hand side. From the left I have to see, then that surface is possible to see. So L 15 likewise. Okay, this surface now, this surface, once I am going to see from the right hand side, this surface, this particular surface, once I am going to see from the right hand side, then that surface is going to see. So that surface, this surface is from the right hand side now. So I have to select my cursor to the right hand side, L enter, then this 20 and this directly I can join. Okay, then similarly here also this same surface here from the left, L enter 20, 10 or 15, no? Maybe like this. Okay, then this surface now, this surface I want to complete, this particular surface. From which direction this surface is possible to see? This surface where I have made it blue, this surface, from which direction I have to see, so that I can observe this surface from left hand side. Once I am going to see the object from the left hand side, I am going to see that object or a surface. So my cursor should be in left hand side. Right now it is left side, message came as a left hand side. Okay, here message came left hand side, then L enter. So what is that line? 30. You can draw, no problem, 30. Whatever will come inside this line, you can trim it or we can delete it. Trim, PR double enter, like this, trim. Okay, this much part we have completed for the object. Now this surface, now this, up to where I have to draw line, up to where, this dimension 38, up to 38 I have to draw line, up to this 38. Okay, so let us see line, then from this my right hand side, then total height of the object is how much? Height of the object is how much? You can see here 20. Height of the object is 20. Okay, so this circle, same ellipse is there or isocircle is there at the bottom also here. So that also we can draw. So either you can copy vertically, either you can copy or you can draw one separate, maybe something F5, how much? 20, like this. Either you can copy what I have did. So for your understanding, I will not copy, I will draw once again. So this part, this elliptical part, same is there at the bottom. So height of the object is 20 mm. So what I will do, from this line, from this I will draw a line of 20 mm. I have drawn, means shift the center. Whatever center of this object is there, I have shifted like this up to here. Now taking this as a center, I will draw one more isocircle. So ellipse, enter, select center, radius will be, sorry, no, I have not selected isocircle. Ellipse, enter, select isocircle, select center, select radius 30. So it will come something like this. Now after this point will not come, this inside whole things I have to delete. Or first, the tangent line we will draw, tangent F5, this to this vertical line, tangent. Likewise, directly you can draw one vertical line. Then this line, either you can extend by extend command, x double enter, extend. It will extend up to that ellipse. And the things which we don't want, this inside ellipse we don't want, so we can trim it. Trim like this. So this shift of center one line, this also we can erase. So this also we can trim, this also we can trim. So this is our object, now. Okay, now dimensions, that is not the big challenge to give dimensions. Okay, dimensions you can give. So how much it is? 15, maybe vertical, maybe this, sorry, maybe something like this you can give, or already it is given, so maybe this dimension. Likewise you can give these dimensions. Okay, how to make parallel to surface? Go to annotate, dimensions, oblique, select dimension, give angle either 30 or minus 30. So I have given 30. If I will give minus 30, select object, enter, minus 30, it will go parallel to that. Similarly this dimension, oblique, select object, enter, 30, it will come parallel to the surface. It is very simple. Similarly, enter, like this, it will come parallel. Similarly, oblique, select object, enter, minus 30, sorry, 30, like this. And last dimension maybe is for this inside hole. So here again we have to give aligned as a dimension, home, this dimension. Okay, so here dimension, diameter. Okay, then also you can make here, first you have to go annotate, dimension, oblique, enter, 30, suppose, like this. And this line you can remove like this. Okay, so you can take it as a center, no problem. So likewise our drawing will get complete. So likewise your drawing, it is as simple as this, very simple. Likewise your drawing will get complete. So suppose you want to have a print, any problem in this drawing? So any dimension etc you can give, what the way I have given, you can give all the dimensions. Okay, suppose we want to plot, so control P. So what the way we are taking print of the drawing? Control P. Then here you have to select. First I want to go for PDF. Suppose PDF. So which page you want to have? A4. A4. Here window. Which window you want? Suppose this window. Preview. How it will be? How this drawing will be for the printing purpose? It will be something like this. Okay, very simple. It will be something like this. You can take directly print. Control P. You can have a plot of that, no problem. You can see plot, so its PDF will be generated. Likewise this chapter was there something called as isometric drafting. That PDF will be saved. And you can view as well PDF how it will be. Likewise, its drawing will be. Likewise, its drawing will be there. It is simple. Any problem? Isometric drawing. So it was our second chapter. Very simple. Nothing was there in this chapter. Very few commands are there. So if I will revise quickly how to draw, many more drawings are there. Once our college will start, I will give many more drawings, even from the graphics. I am having list of the drawings. That also, once you will get interest, that drawings are also there from the graphics as well. Okay, to draw the drawings. There is no issue to draw the drawing.